Let's talk. All right, so I was running out of salt, and I was like, okay, sea salt, Himalayan salt, that's what all the health nuts are recommending. And this is neither sea salt nor Himalayan salt. This is kosher salt. It's freaking delicious. Now, Ashish, where does this kosher salt come from?
So kosher salt is made only in one place for us. It's in St. Clair, Michigan. And this one is, Michigan has a salt table. And we make it there since 1886.
Wow.
And
I remember that year. It was a good year. No.
So the way we make it is we punch two holes, if you can think about that, and we put water, clean water through one, and then out comes the brine, salt saturated brine. And this is a process which is very unique to us, where we evaporate the salt in open pans. These are large open pans where it's evaporated, and salt forms in an inverted hollow pyramid shape. It's a very unique shape.
An upside down pyramid?
Upside down pyramid.
Okay.
So salt cube forms, and then it sits in the water.
Right.
And rings continue to form, salt ring continue to form around it.
That's pretty cool.
So it's beautiful looking crystal. So if you look in a microscope, these are uniform crystals that
I'm
are
actually
formed.
wearing a salt ring. It's not amethyst. It's made out of salt. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Continue.
So, and what this shape does is two things. One is that when you throw it in any food, so your beef or other places, steak, nice steak,
Right.
what it does is sticks to the food really well.
Oh, okay.
So that is one of the things. Second thing is, since it's hollow, it has a
Right.
lot more surface area.
Right?
So when it hits your tongue, you feel a lot more flavor with a lot less sodium.
Interesting.
So to use, so
so
you
it's
can
bigger
use the
with less. Okay, got
a lot
it.
less sodium.
Got
so
it.
that
It's
is
not
the
as
beauty of the salt.
concentrated sodium in this salt.
And lots and lots
Gotcha.
lots of chefs
Right.
use only this. So if you
That's
go to
true.
a big
Kosher salt
white cloth
only.
restaurant,
I
this
thought
is-
they were just trying to be more Jewish or something. I'm just kidding. So would you say that's the difference between kosher salt and sea salt and Himalayan salt? It was one of them, is that it's less sodium but bigger, it's expanded more, basically, less dense?
that it indeed is the case, but all kosher
okay.
salts are not created equal.
Well, no.
And no, so this one is actually created in this process which I just described.
Right.
The other kosher salt in the market are actually created by breaking them mechanically, so they are not hollow.
Interesting.
They don't have the same surface structure. They're just larger because they have been compacted back together, as opposed to this being made from the ground
Very
up, the same shape.
So it's more like the integrity of the salt is more in this brand than other brands. It sounds like.
Absolutely, and we make large amounts of this salt, and
Right.
only 20% gets into the box. The rest of that goes into different application. The finest, best cut that gets into that. So we make
Where does the
put
rest
only
go?
20%. That goes in different applications. It's
Okay.
much cheaper. It doesn't
Okay.
make into that box. To qualify to get into that box, it
right.
has to be very specific.
Well, any final thoughts on salt or life? Anything.
Salt is life. It's an
salt is
essential
life.
nutrition.
I can't
and
eat food without salt.
That's right.
I put salt on my protein pancakes. I put salt on everything. Put salt
Excellent.
on my body. No, sometimes, maybe. I don't know.
That's
well,
right.
thank you very much. And we're going to put here where to find out this salt. I'm going to get some, and I'll be using this for the next couple weeks or months, or maybe till I die.